Today in this video, we will be doing Napoleonic Wars Part 2, which is the final part, the invasion of Russia. Okay, so one thing I would like to say before the video actually starts is that sorry I didn't post a few days after the Napoleonic Wars Part 2 came out. It was just a tiring week with lots of other stuff I had to do. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway, what was I saying again, guys? Okay, so anyways, let's continue on with the, as I was saying, let's continue on with the video. So it's the start of Napoleon had won against Austria 4 times, beaten the Russians who were acting quite silly, and also had failed attempts at invading Russia, so they just made a peace treaty. They decided to break it. And sure enough, a few years later, Russia was at war with the Ottomans, when suddenly France decided to declare war on the Russians. Russia quickly signed a peace treaty with the Ottomans and kept on fighting until Napoleon's legendary cavalry came in and ruined it all. Well, just why? Anyway, it was a really hard time fighting Russia with barely any supplies from Napoleon, and there wasn't even enough food to survive like a day, so they only had to take little bits of food. And also the Russian winter. The Russian winter. Okay, otherwise, before the French even got to Moscow, they had a battle at the city Borodina. Anyway, during the battle, the Russians set the prisoners free in Moscow and burnt their own capital city, so the French had to go back to France. And when France finally got to Moscow, they knew they couldn't stay there for long, so they went back to France and lost millions of men on the way back, and were also caught off guard by Austrians and Swedes. Meanwhile, on the Iberian Peninsula with the Peninsular War, after the Spanish revolted at the Portuguese king fleeing to Brazil, they both decided to unite into another Iberian Union, along with some British troops, who then took down France. Also during that time, the Austrians recaptured Italy, and the Germans recaptured the Netherlands. and the Treaty of Vienna happened, and Napoleon was sent to the island Elba, which was just off the coast of Italy. But a few days later, never mind that. But a few days later, Napoleon came back. Yeah. And decided if he wanted a head start again, he would have to invade the Netherlands. And at the Battle of Waterloo, the British, they were just getting bombarded because the French had just split. But once the Prussians finished the battle with the French, they went and helped the British, fought the French off, and the British wanted to send the French to India. Instead, Napoleon was sent to St. Helena. He was so isolated, but at least he got a nice house. And then he died 6 years later. And I hope you enjoyed this really long series. And that was the Napoleonic Wars Part 3. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subs by the end of the year. At least get me to 10 subs. Or 15. And that'll be good.